These are the visuals of Uttarakhand forest fires that have been raging parts of the state. This year's forest fires are the worst since 2016. And this is the visual of Uttarakhand's forest minister trying to douse the raging forest fire. Here is all you need to know about the Uttarakhand forest fire so far. The state is battling more than 40 active forest fire spots currently. The worst affected areas and districts are Nainital, Almora, Tehri and Pauri. The fire started raging at around 964 locations across the state. The Uttarakhand forest fire has been raging over 62 hectares of forest area in Uttarakhand. And in the past few days of this fire, more than 4 people have died, and this has also killed more than 7 animals so far. 2 other people have been injured in the fire that broke out at 964 locations in the state so far. This forest fire has so far destroyed and decimated the property worth rupees 37 lakh as of now. Very fierce forest fires have been raging in the Bageshwar range, Gankhet, Kapkot and Dharamghar range. It has also been reported in some areas of Rudraprayag. So what caused the fire? Now, parts of Uttarakhand experiences forest fires every year between February and June. Usually and normally, the forest fires in Uttarakhand start in mid-February and last till mid-June. Nobody knows when this year's forest fire actually started and began. Usually, these forests catch fires because of dry leaves on the surface and ground and the rising temperatures in the area. Any spark anywhere leads to such huge fires in the whole area. This is not the first time that these forests are burning. Unfortunately, it happens each and every year. But this time, the forest fire is said to be the worst since 2016. Let me remind you that since January this year in 2021, there have been more than 983 incidents of forest fire in Uttarakhand in more than 1,292 hectares of land. Now, last year in 2020, there were around 170 incidents of forest fires that ravaged 172 hectares of land. And this year in March alone, the state reported around 278 cases of forest fires. Normally, the fire does not get this severe because the rains make leaves moist during this time. But this year, due to deficient and short in rain, the leaves were dried that caught fire. So what is the government doing to stop the raging fire in the area? The Uttarakhand government has deployed 12,000 forest department personnel in the area. And the state has also set up 1,300 fire stations to stop the forest fires. The authorities are also clearing out the bushes around residential areas to stop the fire from spreading further. The center has already sent the National Disaster Response Force (NDRF) to control the forest fires raging in Uttarakhand. Chief Minister Tirath Singh Rawat said most of these fires are deliberate acts by mischievous elements. DGP Ashok Kumar said it has been noticed that most of the incidents are triggered by unwanted elements. This is a punishable offense. People should and must inform the police about such elements. Unquote.